So who is Baymax going to help today? Hey everyone, welcome to Princess Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we are here with episode 2 of Baymax. And yeah, so we found out last time that this is a series of shorts. It's 6 episodes long, but each episode is like 8 minutes or so, depending on the episode. And it's like, there's almost a little part of me that's disappointed that it's just this series of shorts of Baymax randomly helping random people. But at the same time, it's like it can still be entertaining, can still be fun, can still spread some good positivity. It's just I was thinking this was going to be more of like an actual series, like a follow up. But I guess the other series is more of that. The other Big Hero 6 animated series that's in a more traditional 2D style is the actual follow up. Sort of like the Tangled series is the follow up to the movie. So, yeah, this meanwhile just seems to be kind of. I wouldn't say non canon, but more just disconnected from everything else. It's just these little random ass stories. Nothing really to write home about. But I don't know. They might end up like really impressing at points. Um, I'll be honest here. I'm reaching for things to talk about because it's like there's not really much of anything to discuss with this series. It's it's extremely simplistic and there's not really much to it. It's like Baymax finds someone who needs help. He helps them. That's literally it. It just seems like there's not a lot of meat to this one. Not a lot to really dig into and not a lot to really talk about. Um, but I mean, hopefully it's at least entertaining. And if nothing else, I believe I mentioned this last week, but it's short, which is a little merciful on me. Because it's like with everything we're reacting to, it's like having something that we're reacting to just be mercifully short. So we can get through Wednesdays pretty easily. Just do this short series, then a regular series with Whack Fu, and do our gaming stuff. It's like it goes quicker this way. And that's sometimes just very appreciated. So, excuse me. So, yeah, I guess we'll just have to see how this continues to go. We shouldn't have an issue getting through 6 episodes, though, obviously. But let's hope that these just continue to be entertaining, fun, interesting, all of that. Um, but we do have a lot else on the channel. Like I mentioned, we do reactions every day. We have 2 reactions per day. Well, 2 series reactions per day. Because on Mondays, we also have YouTube stuff. I react to YouTube stuff that has been donated for via our donation reward system. And on Wednesdays, I am currently doing gaming content. We are currently streaming through Momodora Moonlit Farewell, but we're going to be finishing that up soon. So we're probably going to be starting to go into PS5 stuff. Though the days of that might change. I'm not sure at the moment. But we have, like I said, different shows every day, and every Saturday and Sunday we have movie reactions posted. They're recorded earlier in the week, but I post them on Saturdays and Sundays. And those are mostly donation rewards as well. Now, we also sometimes come along to other stuff on the channel, such as AMVs, countdown videos, and so on and so forth. But those are kind of just always up in the air. There's no real guarantee on when those will come into play. So just you'll see them happen every now and again. But yeah, we're constantly shifting the schedule, changing things up, starting new shows, so there's always something for everyone. I hope you find something on the channel you can enjoy, and for now, let us get going with this one. So, when the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after fades black, then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the short, the episode short, whatever you want to call it. So, that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. So as you see, I brought out the ring light because it is starting to get darker out there. Some clouds are coming in. I think it's going to rain or something. So, yeah. This episode was, I feel like, more connected to the main story just because of it being about Aunt Cass and everything. Though it was still, like, just Baymax helping someone with something. It had good heart, a good story to it. Really, really simple still. But all the characters felt right in how they were handled. And yeah, I thought it was good. I've sprained my ankle before plenty of times. It's never fun. It's never fun. And yeah, a lot of times you don't want to be held back by it. You want to be able to keep moving and doing what you do. But it's not that easy. And yeah, staying off of it for a time is definitely advisable. Having it elevated and everything, like we saw. Baymax used his cooling spray stuff, which, yeah, you definitely want to do that. You want to use an ice pack or whatnot. You want to have it elevated, like Baymax had it with her. And you want it to rest. You don't want to move around a lot. Though you will have to move around a little bit because it can't heal if it's not doing something as well. So you gotta pace yourself out, rest a lot. It's an entire process. So yeah. But Cass being worried about how Baymax is running the cafe and everything, and even the other customers were, at the end, said, "Oh, he's doing fine. It's just he's slow." It's like that's really the only issue. But Cass, has this extreme concern over how her customers are treated and how her customers view her service and everything, and that's fair. But it's very clear that her customers care greatly for her and aren't just going to abandon her if she shuts down the cafe for a couple days while she heals. And when they echo that sentiment at the end, it's just like, yeah, that was obviously going to be the case. It's kind of like in the first episode with the lady who was kind of afraid to take the steps to go swimming and everything. It's kind of like how in that it's just a simple problem that the person is making a bigger deal out of than needs to be made, and Baymax just helps them kind of come to terms with it and realize that it doesn't need to be so complicated, that they can just see it in a more simplistic way. And sometimes that might help. Sometimes you don't need to stress so much. I mean, Baymax isn't like by any means looking down on their stresses or their fears or anything. Just trying to help. So yeah. Not really much of anything else to say with this though. Again, like I said in the pre-thoughts, it's so simple, so short. It's just there's not really much to really go on. And both in the first episode and now in the second, they just bring Hero in at the end to just reiterate what happened. It's like, oh, Cass told me you helped with the cafe today. In the first episode, looks like you went swimming. It's like, yes, we just saw the episode. You don't need to reiterate that every time. Um, but yeah, it's good. I mean, so far with the first two episodes, it's like I have no issues with it. I have no real problems. But there's nothing about it that really stands out as anything special or exciting. I feel like this would have been better if it was full length episodes. And instead of like just this short thing of Baymax just helping a person out, there was more to it. There was more depth and story and character to all of this. I feel like that could have been just more interesting and add some new layers into this that I feel are kind of needed, if I'm being honest. Um, but like I said, it's still good. I have no real complaints. It's just some things I wish could be improved upon a little bit. Um, Sorry for all the yawning, by the way. I got plenty of sleep. I don't know why I would be tired. But maybe it's just, yawning for other reasons. Either way, yeah. Outside of this, though, we do have a lot else on the channel for you to check out. We have 2 reaction series every day of the week, Monday through Friday. And on Mondays, we also do YouTube reactions. On Wednesdays, we are currently doing gaming content with live streams for Momodora Moonlit Farewell. Though that's going to be ending soon. And once we finish that, we'll probably be moving on to PS5 stuff. We also do movie reactions. We record them during the week, but upload them on Saturdays and Sundays. And then there's various other content that I put up throughout the week as well. Just from AMVs to countdown videos and so on and so forth. Those will appear kind of randomly and sporadically whenever I get to them. No real, determination for when those will come up. But they appear every now and again. And the schedule and shows are consistently changing and rearranging so that there's always something for everybody to get into, always something that everyone can enjoy. And so, yeah, there's a lot to look forward to on the channel. So tell me down in the comments below, what did you think of this episode of Baymax? And for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See you all next time.